There's a decent delay when it comes to it. It'll be fine. Anyways, hello guys. So probably read from the title of this. I am going to go ahead and be playing through each one of the Destiny 2 kind of expansion, so on and so forth. Playing as exclusively a Jedi. We're going to be using a Warlock for this because of the praxis order inside of Destiny 2, more or less being their version of the Jedi Order. And they're all Warlocks, so we're going to go ahead and do that. There is going to be 2 rules to this. Rule number 1, I have to have either a sword or a lightsaber on me. Which we'll get past that whenever we first start off. We'll get ourselves a lightsaber. Second, unlike in the prequels and in the original series, we will be allowed to use one non sword-based weapon. Whenever it came to Rebels, Ezra had himself a blaster that was kind of mixed in with his lightsaber. And Kanan wasn't 100% against it, so... And from what we've seen from Legends, Jedi have used blasters or esque things in the past. So, we're going to be using that as our secondary weapon. Finally, when it comes to supers or abilities, we are only going to use stuff that Jedi would technically have. So, there will be certain grenades that will be 100% locked to us, and there will be melees that will be locked to us as well. We are exclusively also going to play as a light subclass. To the portions of the campaigns where we don't have a choice and we have to use a darkness class, we're just going to have to use it, but we will not equip it as a subclass. With all the rules out of the way, let's get into this. I already pre-made my guardian, so we will be able to see her once when we get started. Let's go. Okay. First things first. Out there. Exotics. Kinetic. We'll pick ourselves up a Praxic Blade. And we're not going to worry about anything inside of the other slots for the time being. Equipped. And another thing that is going to happen is we are not going to use the seasonal artifact at all. I understand it's the Star Wars based thing for this season, but we are not going to use it at all. Let's get through this cutscene. I'm sure that if you've played Destiny, you've seen that cutscene almost about 1,000 times.
Some say this
Same with this for our new lights. Or if you played through the New Light campaign.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe.
Skip past the rest of that. So, another thing is to mention as well. Oh wow, I spawned actually with energy. That's wild. I'm gonna come here real quick.
This place is an
Start
old
off green.
cosmodrome, a Russian
That's
spaceport.
fine. We're going to
It's
have it
quarantined
as
now,
defending.
and quite dangerous. But our only way forward is through that wall.
And we don't have anything for that spot. We will not be using that. Alright. So void, we're not going to do void. Now, the question I was coming down to is whenever I was coming to like Jedi-esque stuff, is am I allowed to use the arc ability? I'm going to say yes, and it is surely due to Plo Koon, a part of the prequels. He was able to use a form of Force Lightning that was not, how do you put, it wasn't like the dark side use of the Force energy. And then we're just going to throw on everything we can at this point. We will be using, most likely, either this one or this one. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll figure it out. But this will be how we use our ability. Once when we do unlock Song of Flame, this is what we'll change to. I'll explain to it once when we get to that section though. Other than that, let's get started here. Oh, referring to the weapons. So we will be allowed to use a non-lightsaber based weapon, which is going to be exclusive to hand cannons or
I need to
sidearms.
get you back to the city. To do that, we'll need a ship. But first, I need to find you a weapon. Let's keep moving.
The reason why we're doing it
Careful.
to those,
They're all around us.
I forget how often he talks. I might have to turn him
It's a
down for it.
risk, but
Go here real quick while he is talking. Knock the game audio down to E. Okay. So,
definitely not happy to see us.
whenever it goes ahead and comes to
There's a
the
Grab it.
weapon, like, we're not going to use the Kavastov here. It is going to be exclusive to single-shot weapons. Scout rifles are going to be a no. It has to be a hand-based weapon, not two-handed.
Trust your instincts.
As much as I know they use the sidearms in a two-handed way. Actually works in our favor that we actually have energy. If we didn't, this would have been a living hell. I tried going through this with no energy, and it was a pain. There we go.
The Fallen are scavengers. Alien pirates picking at humanity's remains.
Oh,
Speaking of
oh, because I don't
pirates,
have my melee yet.
there's a loot cache. Let's take what's inside.
Shotgun, which we shall not use. I'm wondering if I switch. Not shooting him with it. Checking something. So it is charging. Alright, now we can. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
More Fallen. Hit them with everything you've got. Your light is strong, Guardian.
Ah, this will be fun.
I'll locate a ship we can use to fly home.
Here we go.
Heads up. A Fallen raiding party. More trouble than I thought.
So I'm going to split this into two separate episodes. The first episode will be, I think, first DLC, because we're going to skip the new light stuff the moment we can.
Keep fighting. I'm scanning for nearby ships.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of finishes during this.
You're doing great. Focus on the ball.
Kinda shocked I don't see any people around here. Usually whenever you're playing through this opening area, there's something. Someone at least.
No ship, but I'm detecting a friendly signal nearby. They may be able to help.
So.
This is Shah Han. My Vanguard operation is compromised.
Yes, Shah
I'm
Han.
separated from my strike team.
Vanguard.
I got 3 of those.
They're from the last city. Shaw, where are you? We can help.
Cass,
Alright,
Maeve,
check it out.
if you're hearing this,
Someone find the
rendezvous with
game.
the following coordinates.
Something's interfering. I don't think he heard us, but I've got a lock on his location.
Get those. 1, 2. Out of ammo. Alrighty. So we'll be doing the first available content after you complete New Light. That will be episode 1 here.
There's a weapon in that
Alrighty.
locker. Probably an upgrade for you. Grab it and head to my location.
SMG, it is an upgrade. The upgrade. Prospect Blade. Alrighty.
I'll scan for signals from my jump
Just
ship.
have to get through
I need
the
you to be
opening
my
stuff
eyes on the
here
ground.
first, and then we will be on our way.
Something's causing interference. My scanner's shot. You might be doing this
What I
the
think I
old-fashioned way.
might end up doing,
Analyzing.
and
got
this
a
would
source
only
for the
be for
interference.
like
Let's check it out.
whenever I'm doing this challenge, is I might go ahead and completely just disable my grenade. I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to you guys if I'm actually allowed to use my
Get
grenade or
closer to
not.
that antenna.
Because I am already kind of pushing it by saying I can go ahead and use like hand cannons and that.
Fallen can't resist tinkering with old scrap.
I mean, heck, if we're gonna go off of Obi-Wan Kenobi from the prequels, I shouldn't, because he didn't like to, but we're basing this off just a standard Jedi, so... And I pointed out, Ezra has used it in the past, and even Cal Kesla from the Fallen Order series. Make this ready.
Signal restored.
Damn. Fire team signals are missing and last known locations are nowhere near each other. Split up unless things got real bad. I'll track Cass. You find Maeve. Sending coordinates now.
One bad part about this challenge itself is whenever it comes to
Myths
everything, almost.
once lived in the Traveler's Grace, but something happened.
So I can use these, because we have seen
That brought ruin to
Jedi
our
use them in the
civilization.
past, especially during
They've come
battles.
all this way chasing what they lost, hoping to get it back, or take it from us.
I was planning on trying to like do this challenge, but like I strictly follow to the Jedi code. As I was going over it, it became more and more of a hassle, say the least. Which, that would have just locked me into an entirely separate category.
Looks like the Fallen want to keep us out.
Or keep something in. There's worse than dregs in old Russia.
Let's check out the control unit.
Okay, I was right. Shit. I thought he was just gonna send us straight off.
This is locked down with adaptive encryption. We'll need access keys to bypass it. The Fallen salvagers might have some. That's one key. We need 2 more.
Up here. I think the smart thing to do for this challenge is going to be saving my sword energy for the harder hitting opponent.
That's all the
Or
keys
more
we
or
need.
less the ones that
Should be
actually
able to break the
need to take
encryption.
more damage to die. Up until I can get something that would actually make my melees more damaging. I believe warlocks do get a I believe they have gauntlets that will do that for the arc one, but I'm not 100% sure. I never really play warlock, as you could tell from the starter screen there. This is my second warlock ever playing. I played a warlock a little bit in D1, but that really wasn't a lot.
The Fallen were keeping the Hive at bay.
The Maeve is in more trouble than I thought. You need to hurry.
Okay.
This is a powerful surge of arc energy. Whatever's causing it, even transits
Doing
won't
this,
get through right now.
I initially was thinking about doing the challenge with like a buddy or something.
Hive contact.
Then I realized that I'm already holding back so much restraint by not pressing my grenade button. Actually, no, I can unbind that because I need my grenade button for when I use my super.
Maeve signal is just ahead. No. There may still be light left in her ghost.
This is going to show up a lot until I actually use the super,
sorry.
and I'm gonna hold off on that
We
for
were
a
too
bit.
late.
I was too. Cass, I couldn't get to him in time.
There was a Hive wizard, a powerful one. We tried.
This isn't on you.
The moment I am able to get a sword,
We have the remains of her
it is
ghost.
going to open up what
Appreciate that.
stuff I can use a lot more often.
Just head to camp before that wizard comes back.
Alrighty. Turning the orbit's not going to do anything. I actually have to wait for this timer to go out. Chest right there. There used to be a chest right there. I missed E1. I thought about going back to it at this point a couple times. Then I realized I've played way too much Destiny 2 to kind of just transfer back. So another thing that we are not going to go ahead and do. Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. You guys can be up to me on. You can be up to me on it or not. I am doing this, then I can surely just start working towards my actual stuff. Grenade is basically going to be the only one that I'm not too concerned about. That. Okay, so when it at least comes to the stats for this challenge, weapon, class, super, and melee are going to be the ones we're going to be trying to focus towards. Which you can't help me focus at all. So I'm going to wait until I actually get a ghost for that. Because I'm not going to pull more than I have to from my collections.
Even the light has limits. Sometimes you don't come back. That hive you saw was a powerful wizard named Navota.
We're going to pick up a quest as well, even though it's a weapon that we cannot go ahead and use. This. And we are out of here. I was thinking about going through the entire New Light campaign and have that be kind of episode 1-esque of this. Then I thought it over and realized that this would be a lot longer than I wanted it to go. So, we're going to go ahead and check it out. There's my character. So we're exclusively going to be focused on...
survivors of humanity's collapse. Call the city home.
Oh wow, that actually wants to go ahead and put me through this cutscene. I can't even skip this.
This is why I brought you back. To defend them. And to reclaim our lost worlds. We're here. The last city.
Do let me know as well if you guys want me to increase the game audio. In case I'm too loud for it and you guys actually do want to hear like portions here and there. But we will be exclusively... Actually, you know what? I am going to increase game audio. Put it just below me. I feel like that's a good spot. There we go. Of course it gives me void-based stuff because I'm not using that. Yay! Shipping a sparrow, which the sparrow will probably... These two are never going to change. Let's get ourselves...
Good to see
just spawned me right in front of her. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some emotes for this though.
My hidden are scattered and
We'll do...
I need information, Guardian.
I understand this is not important whatsoever. I'm cutting this from the YouTube video. I'm just wanting to add these for future stuff. Do that. I have warlock ones.
Excuse me. My mind
Yeah,
was
there it is.
somewhere else.
I knew it! No one was gonna be working with this many guardians.
just need something that'll work. I don't care how it's
That's enough.
Okay.
Yes, Guardian? Yes, of course.
That is actually going to be really helpful. At least think so. Hold on. Arc abilities or jolt final blows restores energy. That will be nice. I am going into this already with energy 2, so that is... Not gonna do lightning ball. I am gonna give myself...
Yes, of course.
the better one of the bunch. Grenades we don't have to worry about. I don't think we have any, like, healing-esque ones, right? Yeah.
It's yours.
Like I said, never played a Warlock really too hard, so this is all going to be...
Then take it.
trial and error. So we're just gonna pick up everything I can that will be possibly
Very
useful in the
well.
future. And if you guys do have suggestions on
Then take it.
like builds I should do, please leave them in the comments.
It's yours.
Because I could 100% use them. Because I have no clue what I'm doing here.
May you find what you seek. You have questions?
Step right up.
Hey,
Okay.
Bird, be careful. I swear, get sucked into a jet turbine. I'm gonna be so mad.
I guess we'll throw on this because it seems like it would be useful. When sprinting, you have greatly increased health. Sprinting, okay. When creating or take damage,
Loyalty to the
damage or
Vanguard
cause
does not
that-
go unrewarded,
do
Guardian.
that.
Be our eyes.
Heavy ammo, final blows, create a...
I appreciate what
Take-
you're saying, Tyra. Thank you. Yes, we'll speak again tomorrow.
Maybe? Fire an arc machine. Release. I'm gonna say no. I just
I
wanna,
must have
like,
lost
so
track of
badly see if I
time.
can just take that away.
Hello, Guardian.
Okay. Next up. Core, what do you need?
What can you teach me?
Probably nothing.
We have your back, Guardian.
Jump, did it give me a thing? Oh no, when I started running.
Tell your clanmates I said hi. So you Guardians are all about symbols, right? Warlock. Glad you're careful out there.
There's going to be some stuff at the tower that will stick around until we get other things. I was going to go ahead and see if... Essentially, I was going to have one of the end goals be like, oh, we're going to try and get a
Nice
title.
shooting out there.
And if we're going to do that, I'm going to say that it will be... probably one of the
Come
two
say
new
hi at the
titles.
shooting range sometime. Just doing my part. You keep doing yours.
Good. You're back. Guardian.
Do you actually want me to pick something up from you? I mean, I could just straight up get my purple gear like this.
Back to the front.
I'm gonna say no. We're not gonna do that. Everything that I get has to either be acquired from a quest or acquired from getting it from an NPC. Physically picking it up myself, spending stuff on it, should not... I'm not going to allow that.
Life moves quickly now. Welcome to the trials of Saint 14. No.
We
You have
probably
come
will
to
not
take
do
part
trials
in
on
the
this
trials of
character.
Osiris, have you not? To be formed into a blade of the light. I will help you achieve this. This is not Shax's crucible, my friend. Saladin's wolves are nowhere to be held in my arena. Here you will fight together, or you will fail.
Just looking at robes real quick
We
to
are
see
pressed from all sides.
when
This
we
is
do
nothing new. Between Rasputin's guns and my training,
have the ability to
you
start picking
will
up stuff like
become
this,
a
what I want to start
beacon of
working
him.
towards.
This life can take its toll. Come.
Yeah, because one of the cool things I do like about this compared to Destiny 1 is that I can go ahead and actually change my armor's look. Which don't have any here yet. I was sure I had like one of these. Okay, these did keep over from when I was playing my other warlock. Actually, how does... What is this one? We're gonna keep with the whole light side theme. Where is this one in? Speak to Ikora.
Status pending.
I'm hoping this isn't glitched out, so we can go ahead and go on to some form of start here.
Guardian, sorry.
Yes, Guardian?
Okay, it wasn't. Xur is going to not be allowed during this play. Everything that I get has to be acquired from a quest or getting it from someone via the quest. So Xur is off limits. Head down real quick because we're going to pick up two things.
Yes.
And this will be stuff that I do. Okay, so they just like straight up get rid of us. So it stops bugging me about it. one's just still gonna be all over me about it. Okay. Do that, and what's I need to do? Right, yeah, bounty. If he combats using solar abilities, Scorch, Final Blows, grant bonus progress. Okay, so until we get a solar weapon. And then everyone has to pet the dog. If you don't, you're a menace to society, and no one will ever love you. Alrighty. Just because these count as bounties in general. So I am going to be picking these up when they do appear. But I will make sure that it is only done on this character. That is one of the reasons I wanted to start this sooner than later. Right, we are off to the EDZ. This one might go ahead and be shorter than the rest of them, just because I'm going to only go up to a certain point, and then I'll cut the stream and we'll continue more tomorrow. Well, probably not tomorrow. I'll probably stream this every Wednesday and Wednesday, Friday. Not Wednesday. Monday, Fridays.
Looking for something?
See, I'm not gonna be able to.
Down yet.
Where are you wanting me to go now? Right, so I have to clear the lost sector, which I believe is the one that... I believe it's this one. Found lost section being found within Launch Lane in the EDZ lost. The lost sector why don't you? Okay, so I'm gonna do this one here. Just because it's closest to him. In my personal opinion, this is one of my, like, top 5 favorite lost sectors. It's a good one, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like this one. I miss a couple of the ones that used to be on Mars. But, lost sectors. Saving that energy whenever we get to the boss area. Double check. I'm not sure, I might just lock out my super entirely out of the challenge. I don't know, I'll have to do a lot more research whenever it comes to these, like, the weapon side. Get our chest, which doesn't help us. Alrighty. First lost sector down. and possibly one of the only ones we're actually going to do. Well, at least on camera. There will be portions of this I will be playing like my Warlock off stream, just so that I can get
What's the word?
other like challenges and all that done. Stronger. And it goes in my power slot too.
From time to time. Just a thought.
Yeah, whatever. Primary slot. Alright. Mission. You know, I think we'll just do this half of the New Light campaign. Because, I'm not gonna lie, that first half of that New Light campaign is just a struggle and a half, and I'm not wanting to have to deal with Shahan the entire time.
Glad to see that superconductor is being put to use.
Oh my god.
I'll leave you to it, but get in over your head?
I had to say something.
Call me. I still owe you a rescue.
You know,
or
he
two.
works based
Shaw,
off
over and
Beetlejuice logic. If you say his name 3 times, he will just randomly appear. Another idea. This one's even more if I think about it. Do a challenge run. Wow, I said hi. Do a challenge run where you only melee. I know the armor I want to get. It is going to require me to do a easier kind of dungeon. If you call it a dungeon, I'm not quite sure. We're just gonna send you back to the Force. Oh, we actually do go this way. Does this push us through another lost sector? Oh, it does. It doesn't. Where are you taking me? Oh, you're taking me to the back. Oh, no, you're taking me back. I forget, this is the one where you actually do get an exotic. That we can't even use. Because our exotic slot shall always be the Prexic Blade, or our pseudo lightsaber. So I'm taking inspiration for this challenge off of 3 different Star Wars media locations. So we're basing it off of Rebels. Some of the stuff whenever it comes to Legends, and then the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Star Wars what is it? Star Wars The Old Republic and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Which is why we are also allowed to use swords, because in Knights in the Old Republic, for both of them, they actually do use swords as the kind of stand-in version for them not having lightsabers quite yet. You do eventually unlock lightsabers depending on what class you're deciding to play as, but we're gonna go ahead and keep the whole idea of, like, it's our backup in case we lose power to our sword, which would be us losing energy. Are you gonna... Hey, there we go.
The only other note is chasm. have fun. If we're hunting for one of Cade's stashes, those 3 words are a threat, followed by sarcasm. Watch your angles. The fall will probably
prepare for the best part of this entire challenge. Parkour. He's just going the whole way down. I'm not worried about him. One of the things I do find curious, and actually at the same time quite amusing, son of a bitch, is that whenever you deflect your shots, it completely depends on what your kyber crystal color is to what the color of them are. I'm wondering how that works whenever it comes to, like, when an enemy sees you deflect a shot, if it stays the color of the kyber crystal, or if it changes to just some generic
Cade was
defaulting
always precious
color.
with his treasures. Hid them throughout the system. I wonder how much of his secrecy was for safety, and how much was for fun.
It wants me to go there. I want to see if I can do this. See, that's the one benefiting sides of these
even those closest
jumps.
to Cade will never find all of his stashes. The rumors of his misadventures don't even scratch the surface of the trouble he got up to. Maybe, if Sundance
I know I can do this one because I've had to do it before.
But the memories of those we care for only hurt because we care. Anyway, we've got to be close.
Here, you're wanting me to do there. Skip a large section of that. Here, which on the venom. I'm not too worried about him now.
We're almost there. Keep climbing.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna do a really stupid thing. Nope, okay, I'm not able to do it. See, okay.
Banshee was right.
Well, okay, I'm exclusively talking to Warlock players when it comes to this. Do you guys agree that you have the worst jump? And feel like you should have the Titan's jump instead? I feel like the Titan jump should be located on the Warlock instead. If you know, you know.
Your arsenal keeps growing, Guardian. Technology in your hands hasn't been seen in hundreds of years. Which is to say, watch where you point that thing.
Don't worry, Ghost. I'll point it directly at whoever needs it to happen. Which is no one, because I'm not even allowed to use that exotic. Not sure if I actually have to equip it for this fight, because it's kind of their way of showing, like, oh, this is what this weapon can do. Doesn't seem like it so far. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be getting that final blow stuff. See, I could have just said, no, I can't go ahead and use anything that gives me these guys, but that, like, that would full honestly lock me into just having my melee, which is ridiculous. Slowly but surely, we shall become more look-like of a Jedi Knight, minus from, like, helmets or anything. Do I have, like, a robe-esque one? That'll have to do. Because I think, like, the only other... Oh, no, we can do... I completely forgot about that armor set. What is the seasonal thing for that? Looks like the eye. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have, like, a pseudo Kylo Ren look. Isn't there a shader? That'll work. Okay. Claim that. I'll go to the store real quick. Just because this is more of a fashion thing. I don't remember that being in there. I could be wrong. Alright. Next location. Tower. Go speak to Zavala. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the dance-off emote. I mean, it's not one that I particularly care for in general. There are some emotes that I am waiting for them to come back, and I am saving my Bright Dust because I know that, the Taken armor is coming back, and I am wanting that for a build that I am making. Which I'm probably going to have a Void build for that, but it's not going to be on this character, it's going to be on my Hunter. You see, I think the robes look good. I mean, it looks darker here, but
Are you
it'll be
ready?
fine. Do I need to talk to? Is that really? I'm realizing this. Was that really it? Oh, damn, that was. Okay, so we're going to extend this a little farther then. Yeah. Shadowkeep. So whenever... Well... 55 minutes. I still have to post this on YouTube. You know what? We're gonna stop it here. I'm just gonna double check real quick, because I know...
Anything you need?
Maybe if I'm just gonna get, like, one thing for this.
Then take it. Good luck.
Because that might be the requirement for me to...
Yes, Guardian?
No, okay, you're just gonna constantly be showing me stuff. Got it.
May you find.
Okay. We are... How many is he working?
Do you have knowledge to share?
Okay, we are going to end that here. I'm going to edit this, and then I will throw it up on YouTube probably tomorrow before I head off to D&D. So, this is going to be the shorter one of the bunch. I hope to see you guys next time. Other than that, have a good rest of your day.